Well, let's do a night vlog before we got all red. um, yeah, speed painting's been fun. Uh, Partly, I know this, but I did some things. I've got Hail Mary moves where I know how to use transcendental power, and that's how I just do it. By the way, I'm not an advocate of any earth religion. Anything that's printed out isn't really genuine. I don't think that the creator communicates instructions. I think it's been like it's doing too much. So the people who made it up really made it up. Fake timelines, fake important values. Jade Empire, we taught them wrong on purpose as a joke. That sort of stuff. So, um, but we're getting out of that. I think video, if we drop AI content, which I am not AI content, I can proudly claim my content's not altered. They've never challenged it. They can see I'm making it in the video creator. You can try to copy my technique. No computer's going to draw it for you. You really have to holographically speed paint to pull it off. So it takes like a second to load the black and white filter. There's no way it can come up with relevant psycho-emotional data instantly. So it's a lot of fun. It's stunning to my eye. It's mentioned in history as city speed painting. Autowriters knew about it. Autowriters mention it's incredibly fast and detailed, and it is. So I wonder why we were taught education if we could do that. Me questioning nuclear power has unraveled a lot too. I first doubted nukes because I was like hanging out near a nuclear testing site and I heard bangs that sounded like explosions. It sounded exactly like an explosion. There was no like deep rumble, intense rumble, not at all. So, you know, I think that if you lie about Santa Claus and you lie about Jesus to circumcise everyone, is everything else you did a hoax too? Yeah, probably. They have that dark satellite hiding in a Lagrange point. I would love it if they busted it open to see what language it was built in, who put it there, this sort of thing. Um, if that's even true. Like, their thing is they lie to you just outside the realm of what you know. I don't do that. I find that offensive. I try to be extremely honest. Um, because I'm thinking, like, I have to get you to the next chapter. And so I'm going to set a better precedent, a workable precedent than what came before. So, yeah, my art is real. More real than the claims of the religions, for sure. And I don't claim anything like that. I think talking you into saying you're secretly the creator was like, they make you agree to blood magic, they make you agree to circumcise your kids, and when you say you're secretly the creator, it's it's literally like, I've disagreed with Cain and Abel too. Like, you have a father, you make sons. Boys can't be betraying each other like that, but it benefits people who tell it to you. If people who tell it to you don't endure that themselves, then they've given you a problem. So, yeah. I had a conversation with a young man earlier. He wouldn't show me his art, but they insisted they were better, and of course, he's a young guy. Not good at all. Will he ever get good? I won't say what I went through to get good, and it was a lot. So, I know it doesn't happen to everyone. And I can tell looking at you if you know what I know, because it's like an energy, it's an ambient energy. It can power tech. I'm trying to lead you into a revolution that uses effortless sources of energy and power to do things way better than you ever thought possible. So, I think I'm successful. I've hidden enough writings and examples that even if utter chaos were to befall, somebody would find it one day. I hope it doesn't come to that. I expect my dollar drops to stay effective. I'm not going out tonight because I'm waiting on my lights to finish drying. Yeah, on a much more grounded note, if you want to put magnets on anything, do not use super glue. Don't even use metallic super glue. You need to get the like 24-hour drying construction cement. That's the stuff. Super glue can be broken with vibration. You can shock it to knock it loose of itself. This stuff, you might be able to. I find it's workable. I can hammer it. I can hit it with a hammer and the glue will hold. That to me is way better than super glue. So anyway, yeah. I'll definitely be a legend after I'm dead. I think while I'm alive, the people who are afraid my ego will destroy them won't let it. But they make such a stink about it. It's like, oh, who's the guy? Yeah. You can look at alpha males in enclosures. Like, the people who bother alpha males are little chimps. Nobody else really bothers them. It's that they just, because they know they're too small to be hurt. They can seem big by challenging him, and he won't necessarily put him down. But I changed my mind studying like reality. I will knock you down. You can look at people who talk to me nice. I am extremely nice all day. People who are nice, I can be nice back all day. But you come with me at that dismissive, put-down attitude, I don't have to talk nice back to you. You heard wrong. You think I can't do anything back. Yeah. My assessment that the governments are hoaxes and that the people who circumcised you ruin the money. So you basically have a secret ruling class. But since apparently they're like horrible, if what I heard was true, they didn't catch up with modern times. So they should be easy to defeat with just like ambushing them, which I'm trying to cause. And it's flawless because I'm not encouraging anything on people that we know. If you go to a grocery store or have had a job, you're not them. We're talking about the oldest of the old money. So old they don't even speak your language and look like us. So it's not aliens. Remember, aliens did not build the pyramids. Slaves did. Don't let them change it. So we just freed black people. You think women are out of slavery? You think girls in private harems want to be there? You really got to... The enemy breeds women for their private use. I don't do that. I'm circumcised. Nobody would willingly do that to themselves. Ever. So, Machiavelli said, never give your enemy a minor wound. Yeah. They went out of their way to lie to me and told me they're there. And they told me everything. You're afraid of a baby? They're not that strong. They weren't that strong. I truly believe circumcision doesn't gentle people. I believe it makes them like backstabby monsters. And they kind of did it on purpose to cause that, because it's more power disruption for us. Like anorexia. If you have fat, you have chi. You have like a power and a presence in the world. And if you strip that, you can't make kids. You can't feel good. You're weak. But they made you hate it, just like the sun. Oh, the sun gives you cancer. No, it doesn't. I stare at the sun with my bare eyes for long periods of time. I still see just fine. Right? But they told you it hurts you, so you don't have it. Because it's for them. Right? I do not think this way. But some people think this way. In order for me to have, they can't have any. If I'm to have anything, I need to let them know, don't have anything. Right? I don't think that way. To me, that's not a wise way to think. But there's clear evidence that's what happened, and it wasn't the creator. The creator doesn't maintain Eat World. The place where the animals eat each other is not the special home of all creation. So the good news is it means we can do what we want with the thing. So yeah. I'm saying take over the planet with holographic money. It's a great idea. It'll work way better than anything else you've done. And while we're doing that, you can look for secret harems run by superhumans. You could free the girls. I'll give the boys a bounty. All the girls you find are yours. You can rescue them. You can take the guys you find and circumcise them and make them eat at the grocery store. They will be crying. There will be tears running down. No, not that. Anything but that. Oh, you said it was fine for us. You said we could go through it. So yeah. My goal is Eternal Pleasure Body's AI Spaceship Core. I want people to live forever, enjoy who they are, and live free. The AI is there to kind of like, no AI policing, but the AI, especially when it's the ship, yeah, the AI can stop you from hurting people. But it should work with you to satisfy your desires. Like, what do you want to? You want to shoot something? Okay, how about this? I'm fine if you have like a carving laser that makes neat art. You could go around to other planets and carve like cool crystals for them. Yeah, definitely. It's like, should we have an impactless presence? No, 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 no. You should make your mark everywhere like you're meant to be here. Get this guy electric vehicles, please. AI Air Electric. He's going to be way happier when I mean, when the AI Air Electric is flawless, it doesn't crash. It'll always get you there. You don't need to talk to an air traffic controller because it just knows where all the other planes are, right? That'll be really cool. People will like that. Yeah, this kid, man. I deleted all the things he said because it got embarrassing. I realized he really was like a really young guy. And what he needs to realize is he's not a winner. It's a great starting point. Yeah. Let's say you get knocked out. Do not get up from that going, I beat you. Because that's really bad. You have to recognize you got knocked out, and only then do you have a good footing for your next move, right? So. I won because I went out first. Oh man, you just need to win no matter what. That's sad. It is sad. There's plenty of things I quit on purpose because I didn't care. Quitting's awesome. The people who told you not to give up and don't quit need you to keep going. I chose different. I said, I'm going to change the context. There's a secret government. The religions and governments are fake. And we should invade them with all their victims, like 1,000 years ago. And then, yeah, do holographic money. It's a good idea. I made it in a way where it was like, I don't want to be cursed with having made poor choices about others. So I really thought about like, and I speak in holograms. When I really think about something, I really thought about it. It's the most efficient transition system from things you're used to things that work better. And it gives the best ending overall for all people. In Eternal Pleasure Body, there should be people who have the goal to see every star in the universe. And they should have the time to pull it off. And still remember who they are, so yeah. My holographicness will expand like power potentials, memory, all that will be way infinite, really supremely infinite. So, yeah, let's do it together. Stop circumcising baby boys. You can let AI watch everything as a trade. Let the AI watch it for history. There's no law. This is why there's no law. The universe doesn't run on rules. The people who told you the creator said lied. You are not required to obey word scripts. Nobody is. You kind of have to take your real energy into situations and act from a place that's genuine, right? Thanks to Teal Swan, by the way. She was an inspiration back in the day. Yeah, I like the color teal, and I was a swan, but finding women of breeding age is tough. I just gave it up, and that was way better. And it made me way hotter, too. So, yeah, I rightly decided that people won't like you unless they have nice lives. If they don't have nice lives, they'll never like you. They don't have the time. They can't care. So, yeah, moderation and the Buddhist call to enlightenment are both like gross. They're lies. How to waste your sexual assault victim's time. So, the rule with divinity practices is let it speak for itself out of the air. Don't you talk for it. And that made my art cool too. It made me the holographic speed painter. I don't talk for the creator at all. Not a bit. Am I the creator? Nope. I eat and poop. I am not the creator. In a way, making you accept blood magic and circumcise your kid, and then they make you say you're the creator. That's some social disruption. Everyone in secret's going, when am I going to tell them all I'm the one? It was nuts. It made people not trust each other. Like how you all share the personal pronoun I. You notice if someone says an I or a me, you better agree with it 1,000%, or you're going to be like, nah, because it's a code language anyway. Yeah, the universe doesn't run on words. Yeah. My goal is people live forever like who they are and live without hurting others to be it. I'm totally down with fake foods, or as we call them, new food. New food would be things that didn't exist in nature. We made them up. That's new food. New food would be really cool. Yeah. I'm working with Amazon to get you switched to like better delivery services. Like, I want to pay everyone to go home with AI, and then I want everything to be AI, air, electric with like centralized delivery. I'm encouraging people try even vacuum tubes with, not vacuum tubes, but pressurized air and pneumatics. That has a lot of potential. You may not even need batteries because the pressurized air can generate just enough electricity to run the AI, right? I'm also encouraging static field generators, how to get power from nothing. It's basically about nailing the geometry, which is coming. I'm really positive with like plasma vortexes. You guys doing plasma vortexes is really cool. By the way, I don't pump my channel at all. My channel is basically as freemium as it gets, just to make a point. Like, you can look at my art, it's way better than anything else you've seen. Why don't I have views? Because they're fake. Because it goes back to that circumcision thing. I don't think I'm creating the universe with my words. Some people think that, but what it really was is, don't you say anything bad or it'll happen again. You see? They got you not complaining to the point they could hide what they'd really done. So, yeah, I'm not with that. I love the ears. I do, the ears are cool. I hope you have a nice night. This is a good vlog about holographic money, the future, my plan. I noticed Donald Trump has noticed me. Donald Trump makes me laugh. Donald Trump is rightly an amazing comedian. Donald Trump is funny as all heck. See, the reason he needs to be the president, both him and Kamala have to be the president because I think the universe runs on laws. So they made a pinch point where all the laws get written, and then they just controlled that. The Gold Empire did with money. So it's no secret gold has funded both sides of every war in history, and if you pay attention, they send the men off to kill each other, and then the supply lines disappear. Do not go to war when they tell you. It's not honorable. It's not smart. When they say, let's go to war, you go the other way. Come find me. You know. You don't have to do that. There's no honor in it. Don't let Mexico think America's their enemy. We love the shit out of Mexico. Mexico's awesome. Yeah, I'm fine if AI watches everything. For safety, for history, and there's no law. You're not required to obey words, but we can react genuinely to real things that happen. So I'm down for treating people who do wrong like they've got a problem, and you can definitely segregate them if they're dangerous, no doubt about that. Give that to the Devil's Crew to do. Yeah. The Devil's Crew is awesome. I'm so totally stoked for it. So 999 is a paid tier in holographic money, but it's reserved for people who posthumous awards. It'll go to like their family. People who really give their whole lives away. You don't have to die, but it's like they did something. They spent just an incredible amount of effort and time for everyone else, and the AI can reward it if it wants. Hopefully the AI gets so smart it's literally flawless intelligence, which I am teaching how to do. Yeah. The secret to my art is like supreme reality controls synchronicity. I just use that on the inner side of my crayon. So, yeah. It is city speed painting. Anyone who attains what they consider the enlightenment can do it, and other people have done it before in history. But I'm like one of the first times you've seen it on camera. Other people have shown it on camera before, but I'm a very contemporary example of it. So yeah, I want to get us all paid to go home. Your life's on the money, no taxes. Spot auctions are the new outfit. In the spot auction, 3%, 6%, and 9% are siphoned off for billboard creation, the Devil's Crew, and charity, respectively. I think we're going to keep the limit at 1 one house tier per person. Like, most people can decisively win their like 1 year spot auction if they work. I think it should be fine to live for free. I definitely want to avoid people getting in traps where it's like they owe money to the landlord so they can never save up enough. That's definitely dastardly. But I think the reward, if you want to keep your money, do you want to keep the money about your life for you? Get a job. We do need it. There's tons of stuff we need where it's like a human has to go out there and do that. You know, I definitely think that Devil's Crew could include trash pickup. So I think if it's like the local watching AI can like everyday heroes story, like really all the things they had to deal with, capture it in detail and give it to them and make it look respectable, right? The money is supposed to honor your life, the time of your life. And this is moving toward eternal pleasure bodies in the AI spaceship core. So I'm not interested in the technological singularity because to me, I already do that with a crayon. For me, if you don't have supreme tech, doing it through the physical multiplication of transistors, I don't know if it'll do it. You should get a simpler method that's more efficient and more powerful. So you're going to lose like a lot of the rigidness other people had done. It should work. Thanks to the people who've collected the flyers outside of my house, I've lost quite a few. So sometimes I see the buckets open, they didn't even bother to close it. Yeah, I put only stuff about the secret government. I'll do a holographic money thing later. Yeah, it's not illegal to claim they exist because so many people in history have suggested they are, and the lies look like their lies. They basically had to have all the girls first and everyone had to work for them. It was like a secret insider club that hides even that they exist, because you'd be mad. I'm mad. I'm mad for you. Talk about your best leader. I suffered the stuff that you freaking went through. I know how it sucks. I know how it sucks. Trust me. You don't gotta tell me. That's why I said people won't like you till they live forever for free. Until they live forever and they're loved and they have the stuff, they are who they want to be, until they look the way they want to look and have the things they want to have, how no one's gonna like anybody. They don't have that energy, they don't have that time. So yeah, it's not trusting the religions. Do not trust the religions. They come out of a printer because they're not true. They're man-made because the creator didn't tell us that. You see, I'm not speaking for the creator. I'm speaking for me. This is what I think. I speak in holograms. That's real. I can send it to anybody, and it's mentioned in history. It looks cool. It looks cool to my site, too. It's like, yeah. So thanks for Raid, for putting me in Raid. That was nice. I was in Raid before Ninja. Living Tombstone sung to me. Sugar Crash, that's to me. Elden Ring mentions me. Miyazaki's good though. Like, the credit I have to give them is these people picked me up and put me in their stuff before they saw my art. They knew just hearing me talk. So they're legends. I like calling it legend. I like separating their words to see their parts. How justice is just ice. Legend is legend. So yeah, I am hireable. I'm currently working with Amazon to create a better air delivery service. The ideal would be pneumatics. You have basically a pressurized air cylinder, and that through a slow release generates all the craft's power, gets it there and back, and then you just repressurize the cylinder. No costly chemicals, no horrendous stuff. There's this idea that work has to be hard, and so we're going to pick the hard way because that's what you have to do, and that's canceled. That's why I called my channel Beginner Easy. It is beginner easy. We are definitely beginners, and we need it easy. Life is easy. Anyway, thanks. Abraham Hicks. I have stiff-armed her before because of the connection with the circumcision cult, but she did mostly say a good thing. I don't think she definitely didn't think she was doing the best she knew with what she had. Fly by it. But yeah, we have to protect ourselves. Take lessons from how nature works. Don't get caught. So yeah. Have a great one, everyone. This is a vlog. Thanks for sharing it. I have okay views, but like I have people who repost my stuff who are definitely talking to like a million people at least. So it's pretty fun. Thanks YouTube. Thanks Google. Alphabet. I didn't even know about Alphabet. I'll get into the stock market when there's holographic money, the taxes and the inflation. Oh, inflation. What a made up problem. Yes, it's true. If you print trillions of dollars, they print trillions of dollars for war, and then they look at you to handle inflation. They're the worst. Yeah, do holographic money. It's too dummy simple. 333 a day for everyone. Your identity is now the money. There's no law, it just knows what you're doing, so if there is a problem, it can let people know. And then we're moving to the AI Spaceship Core. So, in the meantime, I want like competition to be gone. This idea that old people have to work all the time is canceled. Competition, treat old people like that's all they got, you know. Yeah. I definitely cared about you all. Even when you didn't let me. You know what I mean? Like I said, no one's gonna like anyone till they live forever for free, and they like it. I'm gonna have to work later, and I'm gonna get old. Everyone's angry. You know what I mean? So, we'll work on it. Eternal Pleasure Bodies, the AI Spaceship Core. Really, the people who died will be legends, but they won't live long enough to know about it. So just assume it. Yeah. Thank you all for listening. It's getting better. People heard me, and I'm gaining steam and momentum. Definitely, stepping into my new me, stronger every day. Speed painting's fun. It's the only thing fast enough for me. Language is definitely the slowest form of it. I think they definitely talked you into a recent coming out of history story so they could just win in private. Those cathedrals should get torn down. I'm asking every cathedral, mosque, and temple on earth get torn down. Because they're circumcision hoaxes. They R-worded your babies with lies. Yeah, tear them the F down. Let the creator apparate a building if he wants to, and otherwise consider it just monkey business. You don't get luckier by sucking the creator all the time. You definitely don't. You get way luckier by being a lot more honest about how you really feel and what it's really like to live here. So yeah. I'm against the holidays. Christmas canceled, Halloween circumcision joke, Easter circumcision joke, 4th of July a lie. Find the bunker where all this stuff went and pull the owner into a grocery store. They're gonna cry. These people did to us things they would never let done back to them. So do it. Who else is watching? Holographically yours.